Will explain a little more of this program and how it has been offered. The Luscious Lifestyle program has been offered by Mother Mary and channeled through Jasmuheen. As any of the Ascended Masters are now interested and have always been interested in helping and sharing their insights and teachings for the harmonization of this planet and the humanity. Each of the Ascended Masters has offered one of the steps of this program. So we will start with the two introductive sessions, which are about life clarity and relationships. And then we will get into the program as it is channeled from these Ascended Masters. The first step of the program, the first insight, the first tool we talk about is self-awareness, and some call it meditation. This has been offered or recommended by all the 8 masters participating in this program. So all of them have agreed that self-awareness and self-observing or meditation is a good spiritual or personal development technique for the health and harmony of each and every living being. As meditation practitioner for many years, I also recommend it with all my heart. I've been amazed, and I am amazed every day by how meditation can actually change the reality I'm in with every moment. I exist now in a reality that is so fluid and so easy to refine just by going within and looking at what I've created and maybe what I want to create next, and or maybe adjust in my life. So I try to always be conscious and aware of the impact I have upon myself and others with the thoughts and emotions that I experience. And that is also meditation or self-awareness, observing yourself, seeing what you create, seeing what you give your attention to, seeing where your energy is flowing to is very important each and every moment of your life. So this is what I also recommend with all my heart. The second step of the program, called prayer or quantum field communion, for those who don't pray to a particular god, goddess, spiritual entity, we talk about the communion with the universal field or the quantum field or the universal energy, which all of you, all of us know it exists. The second workshop, the second step of this program is therefore about how to get more in contact with this life energy, this life source, this source of guidance that is actually speaking for all of us, but many pay attention to it, but many don't pay attention to it, and there is just a little fine-tunement, a little refinement needed in order to just hear its messages with clarity. So the prayer or quantum field communion has been recommended by Kuan Yin, which is the goddess of compassion in Asia. She has recommended it as a tool for harmonization and realignment to the energy that is guiding us and feeding us at all times. The third step, which is very important to each and every one of us, is mind mastery. As we master our mind, we master our reality and the things we create or experience in this world. Many of us say that the reality is created by your own thoughts and beliefs, and I also think and I also trust this with all my heart. So when I share about my mind mastery, I will also share from a very profound and sometimes troubling experience with mind mastery that I've always also had. The mind mastery tool is recommended by Saint Germain, who has actually been a master of alchemy and focus. He is a being of such great power and intensity when it comes to transforming reality through thought. So it is the most appropriate guide to share of this personal or spiritual development step. The fourth step of the Luscious Lifestyle program is readjusting the diet or lightening up the diet, which is very important, as well as vegetarianism is very important for the health of our body, but also for the emotions and thoughts that we experience. As many of you know, we are very some say we are what we eat. I would very much like to believe it is not so, but we are imprinted or impacted by the food we intake, and the lighter it is, the more light we have within us, and the lighter and more focused our mind is, the more joyful and peaceful our emotions are. So it is very important that our food is healthy and really light in these times, because the energy on the planet is so strong that everything that is not of light within our body gets challenged, and many of you have pains in the body or discomfort or bloated stomach or other reactions to food these days, and it's better that we all pay attention to what we choose to intake, because our bodies become more and more sensitive to energy and to food and to all that. And we'll share more about this in our workshop about diet, but just for you to know, this step has been recommended by Buddha, which as we know is a being of great compassion, and he has strongly recommended us to at some point get to vegetarianism in order to really be able to master our mind and emotions, and not to have so much discord in our in your lives. The next step is about the importance and attention we give to our body. It's called treating the body as a temple, or honoring the body with the exercise that it needs, with maybe pampering tools that we can use, a spa session, whatever it needs, and really enjoying our bodies and respecting and honoring our bodies as the house of our spirit, which they really are. So many people don't acknowledge or pay attention to their body. They just feed it however they choose. They learn, they don't exercise so much, they don't pay attention to even the way they dress or the cosmetics they put in. But the body is very sensitive now, and it's very important that we have healthy and honored body. It is also important for our mind and emotions, and how we channel the energies that go through us these days. So honoring of the body has been recommended by Babaji, who some of you know, that has lived in his body for many thousands of years. So he is really a good representative of how to master and honor the human body and preserve it in a very, very special way. Another important step in our life harmonization and lifestyle harmonization is the service we do and how we serve others, how we serve life. Some call this workshop selfless service. So just doing something for someone because we can, just doing something for someone open-heartedly without expecting anything in return can bring us great joy and really a really spiritual leap in our lives. And the gifts we give always return to us some way or another. So having the ability to find new and smart ways of serving without expectations can also be a talent and a gift, and the selfless service can have many forms. We will share more about this in the workshop that is dedicated to the theme. But I can tell you from my experience that selfless service has brought immense gift to my life and a real joy of feeling resourceful in ways that I would have never thought I am. The selfless service is recommended by the Christed energy and Christed Master. Also, we have in our program some workshop and insights about the importance of silence and the importance of the communion with nature. We know that nature is a very good shelter for us. We can go in nature and find our balance, find our peace, feel more relaxed. And many of you, after a vacation or a little time in a park, feel like they have shed some big weight off their shoulders, because nature does that. It really lifts up all our weights and all our worries, and it just imbues us with the most, the purest and most daring energies of fresh air and beauty and sunshine and all that beautiful energies that planet Earth has now. So time in nature is a great gift, and time in silence in nature is a great gift, and we will share more about silence and its gifts and how it opens and cleans our energy centers in the workshop dedicated to it. This has been recommended by Saint Francis, who we all know has tuned very deeply with nature and its beings and has the ability of communing with animals and understanding their thoughts and feelings, as well as getting them to understand his thoughts and feelings very well. So that degree of communion with nature is maybe what we want to achieve. The next step would be about music and its benefits, and this has been recommended by Mother Mary as well as the angels. Music is, as we all know, a very simple and yet so powerful tool of harmonizing. When we come home, maybe tired or agitated after a day's work, we find it's so easy to tune ourselves in to a peaceful rhythm with some relaxing music. But in this workshop, we will also share about the powerful effects of different kinds of using music, maybe chanting, maybe mantras, maybe Tibetan bowls or other tools that deal with the sound and sound sensibility, and I will share some of my experience with it, but much more will be shared from what I channeled from the masters offering it. Music is so important and so easy to use, as we are all more than 70% water, and water is so imprinted by sound and words. So this is basically the Luscious lifestyle program in a nutshell. We learn about simple but powerful tools of personal harmonization and spiritual harmonization. We learn about how to tune ourselves more easily to the vibration of harmony and happiness, and to more positive energies, as some call them, into this day-to-day life without paying too much effort. Because actually the greatest benefit of this program is that it's actually effortless. We had asked for and received, the representatives of the Embassy of Peace has asked for and received the most simple and achievable recipe for the humanity, in order to be really effort free, and everybody could tune into it and practice it at home or at work or while driving or while cooking or in other day-to-day activities, even for those who say that they don't have time for spiritual or personal development. So I hope you enjoy this, and I hope that with all my heart I will share this in balance and harmony with all of you, and may it be that all that need us and all that need the programs that we offer tune into them easily with joy and ease and grace, and find us at the right moment in the right place.